Hello, I am Manavjit Sani from Sheridan's Interaction Design program. Anyways, I have designed this campaign poster, which is meant to be influenced by Samuel Smiles' self-help work that we covered in a previous lecture. It is based off of his early liberalism ideology, which, if I was to give a brief overview, is essentially just a belief in equity and individual liberty. So this ideology supports individual rights rather than institutions. And if I was to compare this to like modern day liberals and compare them to the ones from the past, then the main difference would be that these ones are much more, you could say, um, in comparison, they are much more likely to assign individual responsibility, where if you look at kind of liberal politicians now, they are very hesitant to assign any kind of individual responsibility, because for them it's always the issue is always like the system or the institution or some kind of other outside factor, and blaming the individual would most likely not be very good for their voter turnout. So, if I was to show analysis of this poster, the poster was meant to kind of inspire people to take hope and to improve the society around them. So, this slogan that was designed over here, carried the flame. The idea behind this was essentially to give the viewer a almost like a prompt to kind of like do their part in society, make their contribution. And I have a torch because I think that's like a symbol that is universally understood by a lot of people, and I think it makes sense with the kind of design and the imagery. At the bottom here, I have essentially initiatives and policies that I think would appeal heavily to liberal voters, because I would say that liberals tend to be much more, I would say, like more forward thinking, a bit more like progressive, and for them, I think policies such as educational reform, I think, is a good thing, because I think, if you look at most liberals, I think they care a lot about education. Environmental initiatives, I think this is good because, they're forward thinking, and so I think something like the Green New Deal would be something that would appeal to those people. I think supporting local businesses, once again, it ties back into the whole idea of, playing your part in society, like making your contribution. So I think supporting local businesses is something that liberals would be able to kind of get behind by, because they tend to be compared to like conservatives are much more uh, against kind of like corporations and like big institutions controlling everything. So I think that's a policy that would like really uh, work for them. And then at the bottom, I just have a vote for a candidate. This is just like a normal call to action for whoever this like poster like would be designed after. But that's pretty much it, and I think